Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're looking at how to draft the silk satin skirt. First thing you're going to do is you fold your fabric this way, or if you have like a two piece of fabric this way, as you can see, for illustrative purpose I'll be using this paper. So you fold your fabric this way. After doing that, you take your waist measurement. So for this pattern paper, I'll be using 3 inches for my waist measurements, and then the half an inch will now be used for like a zipper measurement and also the allowance. So if you're drafting on fabric, make sure to add your allowance and also for your zipper. Next thing you're going to do is to determine the full length of the skirt. So for my full length, I'll be using 10. Depending on how long you want your skirt, you put your full length and then you mark that out. So after marking it out, I'll go ahead to cut out the skirt so I see how it looks like after cutting. So I've cut out the skirt. So remember not to make your waistline to be curvy. So I'm going to put a half an inch so that you see how it looks when you curve out your skirt. Make sure that it's on a straight line. So the next thing you're going to do is to determine the length of your zipper. So I've taken that for my zipper, and then from the zipper point I'm going to draw a slant line to connect to the full length of the skirt, like so. Also ensure that you take note of your hip measurements too. So because this is going to be like a free skirt, I would not be taking my hip measurements. But if you want the skirt to be fitted on your hip part, you make sure to take your hip measurements. So this is what I have after I was done. So the first next thing I'm going to do is to cut out one side, the zipper allowance for one side. I cut it out like so. And then I'm going to trim off the half the curve that I made so that you see how it looked like. When I first tried cutting this fabric, I added a curve, but it was not really coming out fine. So I trimmed out the curve, and this is what I have after I was done. So I hope you can see it. Then you mark out your zipper allowance. So this side will be for the zipper allowance. So this is what I have after I was done cutting. So the next thing I'm going to add is to add the interfacing, or the what you use to turn the hem of the skirt for the top part, because it's not going to have an elastic band. So it's just your waist measurements, and then also consider your hip measurements. So I've gone ahead to trim that out. So I'll be cutting this. If you're cutting this on fabric, make sure to add your allowance for hemming and also for side joining. So this is what I have for the front skirt part, and then also for the back skirt part. So the front and the back. So where I mark is where you add your allowance, so that you can use to join the two interfacing together. So this is what I have after I was done. So I'm going to show you the already made skirt. So this is what I have after I was done sewing the fabric. I've gone ahead to serge the fabric round and also hem it. So this is what I mean by adding allowance to your zipper part and also to the side joining. So this is what I have. I've also ironed gum stay to it so that it will come out fine. So this is what you should have after you're done stitching your skirt. So thank you guys for watching. If you wish to see a full video on how to make this from start to finish, do let me know in the comment section. Like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also share this video. Thanks for watching. Until my next video, bye.